This would be a fire medallion. If you were to get each of these individual like that, this would be fire. Yo!
Thank God, man. I've been freezing my ass off in here. How's it going, man? How are you? Are you guys all set up?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm pretty good. I have a recipe I would really love to share with you.
Trying to learn and enlighten me.
The recipe I want to tell you about is called Hainanese chicken rice. It was my very first time in China, and I went to Hainan, and it's like the only place in China that actually has tropical climate. And then once I was on that tropical island, just with seafood everywhere, that's just all I was stuffing my face with every single day. But then they take me to this wedding party, this local wedding, and what they serve me, like there's a giant like buffet, a banquet basically, and the centerpiece is just a poached chicken. And I didn't get it at all back then. I was like, why would I eat, like with all that beautiful seafood, why would I eat that chicken? And that chicken is like a special breed, and they only bring it out on like this most special of occasions, and they poach it. But then they take the broth from poaching it, and then they use that to cook some rice in it. So the rice gets a lot of chicken fat and like chicken flavor. So I hope like I send you over my recipe, and I know you like to take your creative liberties with cooking. So I'm excited to see if you read the recipe, if you have any ideas on like what you can do Meyhem Lauren style with it.
I'll follow it best I can. You know, this is fridge diving. Maybe I'll have something ready that I could alter. We'll see what happens, but
enjoy the cooking.
I'm gonna put you back in the fridge now. Put your hat back on. You're going back in the fridge.
Oh no, it's back.
Hang out with the whipped butter for a while. Are we live? Are we live with this very, very, very special episode of Fridge Diving, where I got some instructions from my man Andong out in Germany. He told me we're gonna make this Hainanese chicken, and I'm so excited to make it, to alter it, to do it the fridge diving way, because I have a few things in the fridge that are gonna help me make this process a little easier. Are you ready? I know no one's gonna answer, but you know I'm just hyping myself up. We have an organic whole chicken here, but I don't feel like doing all that. So we're gonna pull out a rotisserie cooked chicken, and I'm gonna enhance that to give it a little Hainanese flair. Right now we have a traditional store-bought supermarket American rotisserie chicken, which means there's probably only salt and pepper on this. The first step in Hainanese-ing the chicken is I'm gonna stuff it with ginger and scallion, because that's what you would do if I was to cook it from scratch. So what we're gonna do is untie this bad boy. They used a hell of a rope. We're gonna cut off this little chicken rectum right here, and we're gonna use that to season something later. So this recipe calls for 5 green onions. I'm gonna save a few just in case we have to make a scallion sauce later. We're gonna take a handful of scallions and we're gonna stuff it in here like we're trafficking. That's phase 1 of the stuffing. The next phase is the ginger. Honestly, I don't even know if I'm gonna take the skin off of the ginger, because I don't think we're gonna eat it. It's just there for flavor purposes. This alone is taking the chicken to new heights. Somehow I broke the thigh, but it's all right. Any sugar? Just, you know, put a little sugar on top. At this point, Andong is wondering what the hell is going on if he's watching this, but I'm not even gonna flip it. Just the top needs a little sugar coating. And of course, we're gonna insert this in the non-preheated oven, because I've neglected to preheat it, because apparently that's what I do. Now, there's many sauces. There's many sauces to this equation, so I'm gonna look at these recipes. I was gonna hide this and keep it off camera, but we all know this isn't my recipe. This is from Andong, so I need to reference it. Don't judge me. This is 1 scallion right here, but it's a big scallion, so it'll count as 2. Need 2 cloves of garlic. Woo! We're just getting our ingredients ready in a bowl. What else do we have here? Small piece of ginger. What's a small piece? What is a small piece of ginger? This is a small piece, I guess. Peeling this ginger. Okay, what are we up to now? A little cilantro. A half teaspoon of salt. We don't even need to rinse this off. Salt only makes it better. 1 teaspoon of soy sauce. And then we're gonna have to add 1/4 cup of smoking hot cooking oil. Half teaspoon of sesame oil. Let's add that while we're heating this pan up. Is this smoking hot yet? All right, now it's smoking hot. Ooh. Kind of just let all those flavors merge together. Damn, like it really smells incredible. On to the next sauce. So now we're gonna get into this sweet and sour hot sauce, which it just sounds like my kind of party. It's like that's my kind of lifestyle. 1/4 cup of sriracha. I'm about that. I live that. I represent that. Young sriracha, we out here. 1 tablespoon of sugar. 1 tablespoon of lime juice. And that's it. 3 ingredients. It's crazy, that's hot. And I love sriracha, but it has a good flavor. It's usually not that hot. Something about the combination of the lime juice seems like it brought some heat out of it. And we have 1 more sauce. We have a sweet soy sauce. 3 tablespoons of soy sauce. 1, 2, 3 tablespoons of soy sauce. 2 tablespoons of hoisin sauce. 1 more tablespoon of lime juice. Another simple one. The lime tames the flavor of the soy a little bit. The hoisin brings it out and adds a smoky element. Like, I know we're making Hainanese chicken, but I would want to put this on a crustacean. This is something I like to have a paintbrush and put on a shrimp. I like to paint a shrimp or a prawn, you know? Yeah, right now, with the remaining oil that's in this pan, we're gonna add a little more and we're gonna heat up some rice. I have some leftover rice. I had takeout. Then we need to add chicken oil or chicken schmaltz. So we're gonna add a little chicken to the cooking oil right now. We're gonna cut off this little chicken rectum right here, and we're gonna use that to season something later. The last step is the rice, because the rice is already cooked, so we're just gonna get all those other flavors going. Let them hit that oil, let some flavors release, so when we toss the rice, it brings it to where it needs to go. Right now, the rice is lost, you know? The rice is looking for spiritual healing, and it's about to find it in this pot. 2 large shallots, finely minced. Don't focus on my awkward chopping technique. Just worry about the finished product and how it makes you feel in your heart. It says 5 cloves of garlic, finely minced. A thumb of ginger, finely minced. We're gonna add that. We're gonna dump this right in. Right into the oil. Yeah, so again, we're gonna give this a real quick light fry. We're gonna flash fry it. Just open it up. Let some of the essence seep out of it. And then we're gonna add some chicken stock. Got a couple bird's eye chilies left. Just dropped 1 on the floor. That means I'm only meant to put 3 in. Take the top off. Make them little convertible peppers. Andong, I had to spice the rice up, I'm sorry. Drop that right in. What better way to heat up rice? Woo! Crispy skin, it's been fully Hainanese. My chicken has a whole different smell right now. A whole different energy than when I put it in. The skin is so crisp, so crispy. So crispy, it's like a little potato chip. You gotta multitask. This rice is everything I imagined and more. Honestly, I might plate everything right in the pan. Decorate this real quick. Look at this, this is so beautiful, I don't even want to touch it. I'm about to eat a little chicken from the sidelines. Amazing. Sauce number 2. definitely my favorite. Definitely did something to that sriracha. Dip it in this sweet soy. Wow, that might actually be my favorite. That hoisin did something. This is honestly phenomenal. Andong, thank you. We had a rotisserie chicken and some white rice in the fridge and turned it into something special. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, there we have it. Mission accomplished. My man Andong gave me a phenomenal recipe. I turned something basic into something extravagant. And now you could see him cooking one of my recipes on his channel. My name is Andong. Catch him making Indian nachos, something I created in my sick little mind. Man, where are these hidden scallions at? Sorry.